First off, happy Father's Day to everybody. All the fathers out there, happy Father's Day. And that being said, also, we ain't even gonna stick to we ain't sticking to that shit though. I ain't gonna lie to you. We're not gonna keep talking about that. Some of y'all be genuinely butthurt when somebody else gives their opinion on something, bro. Every single video I make with a take on it, only one was kind of valid. It was only one video that was kind of valid. And I made a video because of that fact. Bro, I uploaded the Resident Evil, Leon and Chris, and I called Chris a fraud, but I called him a cold fraud. I learned that word from RDC. I ain't gonna lie. And I understand. I get it. I get it. Vortex ain't here talking about some My opinions are my opinions when it comes to whatever I say. You don't have to watch my videos. You don't have to watch the lives, all right? You don't have to accept my takes if you are willing to watch the video. But what y'all not gonna do is harass because I can harass right back, okay? Or I could just ignore y'all completely, like I have been doing, like when people was commenting under my videos and they're talking about I'm dumb as hell and this, that, and the other. How is me having a take dumb as hell? That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. And let me watch what I say before I get in trouble on this live, man. But at the end of the day, like, understand, my takes don't gotta be your takes on anime or nothing like that. It's my takes. In my videos, it's my takes. On my live streams, it's my takes. Just accept it and move on. Just accept it and move on. You don't have to watch. Voices, I hope that's not towards me because, bro, I'm spitting the truth, bro. I'm spitting the truth. I'm spitting nothing but the truth, gang. Besides that, that's all I really wanted to say. That's all I really wanted to say because I'm uploading all these videos consistently and this, that, and the other. And like, bro, it's like I get somewhat good vibes, but then I get hate the most of the times. And I'm not going to change what I say or do all because of y'all unless I figured out that I am wrong and you were right. But if I am right, you shut the hell up. or if you don't sit up there and get into the meat and potatoes or whatever the fuck is going on, bro. Stop trying to harass me in my comment sections, gang.
So, I saw this video up on my feed. It said, Invincible solos Dragon Ball, and I can prove it.
Wait. So, are we still doing this debate with Invincible and Dragon Ball, bro? Like, we don't know what's going to happen? Whoever watched Invincible, you know the stats. They ain't Superman. Bro, the Invincible universe... There is no Superman type of dude, bro. Like, you got the aspects of a Superman, but you're not Superman. And just, I think that was you. Thanks for the likes on the live, gang. But, like, am I the only one? Like, does this make any sense? Like, to even have this debate, this discussion, this all that, bro? Like, I don't know.
And this is the original video that he was reacting to. Now, we gonna react to the original video, and then we gonna see how he reacts to it. But I hope he's not defending the take. Cause he said Invincible fans are completely lost it thinking Mark Grayson can beat Goku. I read through the comments, so you don't have to,
look.
These takes are
okay, how about we do this? Because, okay, yeah, I rock with Zephyr, but I'm not gonna do a reaction to a reaction. Is that you, Injerto? Who the hell is Injerto? We're going to do this, okay?
Wild.
We're going to do this. We actually going to look at that video, and then I'll end up doing my own little take on it besides that. I thought he was talking about it. So, let's go ahead and, my bad. Apparently, I don't know how to type. Let's do this. All right. Okay, so, he's right here. This is the video.
I don't care, bro. I don't care. You put Mark from Invincible and Goku in a fight. Mark is whooping that ass. I'm sorry.
You know, I don't.
So like, the niggas really just like not watch the niggas like really not watch the anime or watch the Invincible versus you. I'm whooping Mark's ass. Nigga, the fuck you mean, bro? I'm whooping his ass. Nigga, fuck your powers, bro. Hey, I don't care, bro. I'm gonna be like Batman with prep time. He don't got no kryptonite, but I'm gonna figure out something. I'm whooping Mark Grayson's ass. It's over with. I don't care. And thanks for more lives on the likes on the live. My fault. I bet I sounded dumb as hell saying that. But no, I am whooping Mark. Bro, I am hitting him with so many ferocious pieces, bro. He ain't even gonna know which bundle he got in the drive-thru. Nigga, come on now. But okay, let me
think there's enough anime fans that acknowledge the fact that Mark would probably be able to one-shot Saiyan Sokka Vegeta.
Could Mark Grayson and Thrag solo all of Dragon Ball? I am genuinely shocked that so many people believe this.
He said he finna burst a hole through just by tapping. Hey, you probably right, but I don't know, bro. As long as he don't hit me with the "I thought you were stronger," I'm whooping his ass, bro. It's over with. It's over with. I'm gonna jump this nigga, bro. I'm about to bring a bunch of hood niggas to just slam his shit. Hey, everybody who was watching here on TikTok, bro, join the live on Twitch if y'all want to. Need my community.
About a week ago, I made a video explaining what would happen if Viltrumites fought Saiyans from Dragon Ball. And most people would probably agree that the Saiyans like Goku would destroy the Viltrumites no diff. But not everyone believes that. Bro, Nolan and Thrag
Just
alone
wait
can
till you
solo
mess with his
the entire
family.
Dragon Ball verse. I don't give a...
I'm not touching any of them niggas. If I touch them, that's like me being so confident that I brought Immortal to a fight with a Viltrumite. That's like me being that's like me being confident doing that. Why would I do that?
Damn if it's Ultra Instinct or not. I'd read the comic books if I were you, dumbass. Say wallahi, bro. Say wallahi. Nolan and Thrag solo Dragon Ball? Are you sure? And no, it's not just one person who believes this. My friend thinks Thrag solos every Dragon Ball character except for Goku and Up. He thinks that Beerus is weaker than Goku just because Goku has UI, and he thinks Emperor Mark beats Perfect Cell.
No, hold up. Wait a second. Okay, if we're gonna bring Perfect Cell into the conversation, are y'all forgetting that Cell has every Z Fighter's stats? And I'm pretty sure, tell me if I'm wrong. I don't need nobody in my comment sections when I upload this or commented on the lives and if they're saying I'm wrong. Did he not basically come back with Super Saiyan 2 after Gohan demolished his shit? He came back with Super Saiyan 2 and that's when they did the Kamehameha father-son Kamehameha? Like, am I tripping? I'm wrong, fat ass. I'm not even fat. I'm lean as shit. Oh my god. Now look. Hold up. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But hold up. You know what? Let's look this up too. Let's look this up. Come on, I know I'm not wrong. He came back. The electricity was crackling and everything like that. Everything like that. That's all. And then he had the yellow aura. He probably already had the yellow aura, but not the electricity. Gohan had that. When Super Saiyan 2 came out, Cell had that. Right after he got obliterated and came back after he tried to blow up himself with the earth. So, like that's all I gotta say. I know I'm right. But now look, he has every you got the green aura, you think like bro, what the fuck? How did you know? I didn't take a bath in 3 weeks. But look, people, this how you can tell when people don't read or people just don't watch. When you read or watch, it's the same aspects in majority of the stuff. That's the same. You're gonna see the same things regardless sometimes. But people just like something so much they get biased. They don't like to sit up there. That's like somebody trying to take accountability, but the next person who needs to take accountability don't do it because they want to feel like they right even though they know they wrong. Like, y'all gotta stop with the bias shit. The bias shit is just crazy. Like, how is Thrag going to handle Cell? Does that even make any sense to say? I don't know. No, you know, I do know. No, it is not. It is not valid.
About. I'm really sorry that you have to deal with this, but if you want to avoid LARPers, like and subscribe, because guess what? This channel is a safe place. What is this? What is this? What do you mean? What do you mean can Invincible save the world before it's too late? How? What's
He is not. I swear to God, I know that was not no real thread, bro. That was a TikTok. And no, he can't. He don't save shit. He barely do. He barely saves anything. Goku and Vegeta had they mishaps and everything like that, but at least majority of the time the world gets saved. Like that shit was Zamasu. That shit was already a losing battle, gang. That shit was already a losing battle. Like, bro, okay, say this for instance. If Thrag, bro, okay, after Mark, Nolan, and what the fuck is his name? The Emperor, whatever his name, not Argall. What the hell am I about to say? Man, y'all know what I'm trying to say. It was the three dudes who sat out there and destroyed the Earth, along with the blaster dude. I forgot their names. I ain't gonna lie. But after that, what would have happened? Mark, Nolan, and him. The dude got his head ripped off right then and there, way too fast. And then next thing you know, Nolan got a whole hole through his chest, looking like Rengoku. And then you got Mark trying to run away. Come on now. He tried to run away. His eyes were almost gone. So, that being said, what would have happened if Thrag decided, hey, Anissa, everybody else, come on. Let's go ahead and raid that hoe. Let's raid Earth. Let's raid that hoe. And then went down there and just start viciously doing everything in their power to make it hurt. And destroy it they damn selves. He literally pulled up on Mark with the coldest bar ever, mind you, talking about this is your future. Nigga, who the fuck goes to somebody else's planet and says that shit? In fiction. Who says that shit? Only a cold ass nigga who knows he will beat the brakes off of you and do whatever he wants to anyways. That nigga is willingly sitting on Earth filing taxes, my nigga. Making a ham sandwich, my nigga. Like, what? Vortex, they solo me.
What do you mean can Invincible save the world before it's too late? How? What's he gonna do? Talk to Broly? Dude, you guys don't even read your own I can agree with Immortal or
I don't see Goku having to sit up there. What's that say? I feel like every time the show where Mark is losing, he's telling the opponent to stop and try to talk. That boy always trying to talk to keep it a being with you. I ain't gonna lie. He always, but in a way, it's a good thing to sit up there trying to talk to the villain instead of sitting up there trying to, you know.
I'm sorry.
Damn, I lost where I was.
Goku, just because Goku has you, that you have to deal with this. But if you want to avoid LARPers, like and subscribe, because guess what? This channel's a. You mean can Invincible? You guys don't even read your own I can agree with Immortal.
Okay, we're gonna start from here.
Invincible losing to high tier Saiyans, but Viltrumites, high tier Saiyans have no chance against the average Viltrumite. Oliver would give them a hard time. I cannot even begin.
So how the hell would Oliver give Saiyans, even the high tier Saiyans, a hard time? How is Oliver finna give even the highest tier of Saiyans a hard time when he couldn't even handle his own Viltrumites? Let's keep that a being. Every fight that nigga has been in, he got smacked around. Heavy. It was not fun. It was scary to watch. It was scary to watch. It made me want to sit up there, bro. It made me want to turn off the TV and not even watch that shit no more, gang. Okay, what's the word? LARPing? That's LARPing at its best. Oh, let's be honest. But, hey, I guess a nigga can dream. I guess a nigga can dream. And they're not even going to be able to handle. They ain't even going to be able. Look, remember when Tien, Chaozu, and Yamcha and Krillin did that image training, and they conjured up them I think them two Saiyans. and got dog walked. They wouldn't even be able to handle them. Let's keep it a bean.
To explain to you how unclose this fight would be, by the way. Oliver, quick, go get him. Just go whoop him. Oliver, get him. You got this. Wait, where am I? The strongest characters in Invincible are either between Emperor Mark and Grand Regent Thrag, and neither of those characters can be scaled to planetary even without using headcanon, because there's no feat that they ever performed that would make them planetary.
Yeah, like, keep it a bean. Like I told you, they had to use that dude's blaster to destroy the planet. Frieza did that with ease, with his own blast. So, and mind you, Goku's stronger than Frieza. Goku was stronger than Frieza at the end of the Saiyan, at the end of this, not the end of the Saiyan, at the end of the Frieza arc. At the end of the Frieza arc when they all fought, this, that, and the other. Who's to say Goku wouldn't be able to do that? And then it explicitly says Goku, like, you could just see it. You didn't even have to hear you ain't even have to hear nothing. Remember when Goku was finna sit up there and do the Kamehameha wave on Cell? And that's where the instant transmission came in, because he did not want to blow up the earth by making it hit the floor. So, if we're going to talk about it, let's really talk about it.
Even the triple Viltrumite Viltrum Buster feat was carried by freaking Space Racer's gun, and then the
Space
comics,
Racer.
it said that if they made a slight mistake, they would have just died from trying to do it. And don't be fooled by some Invincible fans. They literally lie and make up feats to try and make their characters seem stronger. Like, for example, this Sun Disc feat. I can't believe you ignored the best feats that scale to any Viltrumite, including the weakest ones like the Disc feat. If you're curious about what the freak the Disc feat is, it's pretty much when Viltrumites use the giant Sun Disc to block out sunlight to a planet in order to stop the planet from getting sunlight, causing all life on the planet to die. People are calculating this to be dwarf star level. Maybe the Sun Disc itself is. I don't know how that calculation works anyway, but this wouldn't scale to an individual Viltrumite. This is the equivalent of me taking a nuke or pressing the red button that fires a nuke and then claiming that I, Single Mage, now scale to that nuke.
That doesn't even sound like it's a feat that you could even use. That's basically saying, oh yeah, your strongest feat is jumping or sitting up there. Bro, are these niggas real? Are these niggas dead ass real? Cause we're gonna be honest, I don't feel like whoever commented those was real. Y'all had to be some high tier ass rage baiters, bro, because y'all know this ain't real. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. You knew it. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, this is just insane.
That's not how it works. It's a tool. I get it. I know how it feels. They fly. They can breathe in space. They're wearing a cape. Just like Superman, right? But that doesn't mean they're as strong as him. I promise. There are characters that the Viltrumites beat, but the Saiyans are not among those
characters. But, okay. So apparently there's a part 2 also. And while I was out, I think I let the video play by accident. So let me just go ahead and click on it real quick. That's the only reason it looked like I watched it. Because I'm uploading this on YouTube, and I want them to know that this is not no fake reaction to this.
I already know that y'all are gonna get heated in the comments, but before y'all say anything, hear me out. Thrag beats Goku.
Yes, Thrag is absolutely pushing Beerus more than people think.
Did they forget? Okay, I didn't even know about it, but after what is it? It was after the season 3. I'm pretty sure it was season 3, right? After it ended and everything like that, and I wanted more Invincible. I wanted to read some more, this, that, and the other. I went back, and Mark actually was landing some good punches on Thrag. It may not have been a bunch, but he was landing good punches on Thrag. He's not as tough as he was portrayed in the animation. He's not as tough as that. But let me know if I'm wrong. We're gonna have somebody sit up there, but the thing is, nobody can tell me nothing because I actually read and watched it. I read it, I watched it. I stopped literally at the end of it on the comic. I didn't want to read no more. I didn't feel like it. But I know that for a fact. Nose is all bloody as shit and everything, if I'm correct about that, wherever that spewed from. I ain't gonna lie. But we can stop with this. We can stop with this total cap that is going on.
I I'm tired, boss. Why are we still doing this? Why are we still doing this, Invincible fans? Why are we halfway through 2026 and we are still trying to claim that anyone in Invincible can touch anyone in Dragon Ball? Why? What are you talking about, man? You literally saw Nolan destroy a planet when those aliens tried to invade Earth. He's talking about the Flaxen planet, by the way.
How can you bring up the Flaxen planet? Am I tripping? And then he didn't even destroy their world. He just grabbed a big ass, not even a boulder. It's bigger than a boulder. Let's just say a mountain, a big ass mountain, and dropped it on him. Like, come on now. He didn't even stop them. They came back in season 3. And they're lesser than him. Especially then. They were at their weakest then. Now they got stuff to sit up there and combat Omni-Man. They made machinery to stop him, Nolan, which happened to go against Mark. And they were whooping his ass. Nolan, he would have got whooped the same way. Maybe two Viltrumites would have been able to sit up there and make that fight way much easier, but it didn't. Like, there was no two Viltrumites there, so we never gonna know. But I feel like, yes, that probably would have made it a little bit more easier. They still would have struggled though. But y'all are not going to sit up there and look at the Flaxens and tell me that they are handling a Viltrumite. But one thing about Flaxens they are determined.
And last time I checked, the planet still being there kind of disqualifies defeat from being planetary. This is like saying a normal human is building level because they can break windows. He got 1 impact frame. 1! And now I'm forced to read comments like this. In Super, Goku needed a suit to go into Earth's core. Yeah, it's 70 degrees outside and I wanted to wear a jacket because it's a little chilly. So I guess that means I would just like die if I went out without a jacket, right? Whenever this feat is used by a Saitama fan or an Invincible fan, they always cut out the part right before Beerus and Whis show up because they're trying to push the narrative that nobody in Dragon Ball can survive extreme heat. By the way, Viltrumites can't survive the sun's surface, which is colder than the Earth's core. And before you go to the comments saying that's a little bit different, please wait until we get to his opinions on Namek Frieza. Viltrumites travel the universe without a spaceship. Yeah, and Otsutsuki from Naruto traveled through dimensions without a spaceship. Does this scale them above Goku?
And then also remember, Frieza don't need that spaceship. Frieza literally said that he can breathe in the vacuum of space, and it shows because when he sat up there, when Frieza was floating around in space, he wasn't dead. He was still very much alive. Just barely. And he was breathing in space. He would have been dead. Saiyans can't? Okay, that is fine. That's fine and dandy. You got to be in an atmosphere for a Saiyan to sit up there and breathe in there. And I know I am right. Do not try to check me.
Surviving planetary explosions like it's nothing. Super Saiyan and Blue Vegeta and the ROF couldn't even do that. Yeah, you guys, this is why you need to really stay in school, by the way, because they literally 3 of the strongest Viltrumites with the help of the strongest weapon in the universe almost died performing a small planetary feat. Vegeta gets caught off guard and dies to Frieza, blowing up the planet. Frieza, who by the way solos all of Invincible no diff in base form. We're talking about characters that can destroy a multiverse, and you can't even fashion a character who can destroy a planet. People think Frieza survived Namek exploding when that is not the case. Seeing as how he wanted to get off the planet before it exploded several times when he had 50% of his power. Where are we arguing from, by the way?
But did he not sit there and fight still? Did he not sit there and fight? Did he not basically get blown up with the planet? Did he not? Read that stupid ass comment again.
Character who can destroy a planet. People think Frieza survived Namek exploding when that is not the case. Seeing as how he wanted to get off the planet before it exploded several times when he had 50% of his power. Where are we?
Bro, okay, so I'm not lying. What did the rest of that say? 50% of his power, and he was at near death when his death saucer Destructo Disc sliced through him, begging Goku to help him. You're gonna convince me after that Frieza, who can barely stand and move, can survive Namek's explosion? Hey, he still survived it. They didn't use no Dragon Balls to wish him back. When he nearly died from his death saucer and was begging Goku to, oh, he said that twice. Y'all gotta remember, school may not be free, but knowledge is free. Knowledge is free as hell, gang. Knowledge is free as hell. Like, bro, okay, yes, Goku did give him some energy. Remind you, he got up. He was just fine floating around Goku talking his shit. Correct? And after he was doing that, Goku sat up there. Okay, he did sit up there and use his last Anger Kamehameha on Frieza, put him down, which made him back to near death. So I'm going to negate the fact that I said before. Tell me why he was breathing in space then. Tell me why he did not have to get wished back with the Dragon Balls. Nobody jump-started his heart. Nobody did nothing like that. All they did was fix him up with mechanical shit. Mecha Frieza. And I don't know why I cannot press
power. Where are we arguing from? By the way, you're arguing against your own point. So this is pretty much the same argument as Goku wanting to wear the heat suit to not be uncomfortable when he's in the center of the earth. Frieza not wanting to be on the planet when it exploded doesn't.
And then also, remember, he did fight in a barren lava wasteland. Goku did. Goku, Vegeta, all of them did, and they were just fine. It may not be as worse as the Earth core, but it's still hot as hell. But Mark did fight. Mark did fight in the depths of hell. But I feel like he had more leeway down there. He wasn't really... Well, he fought lava monsters too. So you know what? Negate that.
Doesn't change the fact that he literally survived the planet exploding. This is not looking good for Invincible. It is impossible for you to scale anyone in Invincible, even the strongest, versus a keyless, armless, legless Frieza. In peak condition, 3 of the strongest Viltrumites almost died performing a small planetary feat. Goku needing instant transmission to travel long distances against gas. What are we proving? What is this? Is this an anti-feat that Goku used instant transmission to escape from gas? Can anyone in the...
And don't... Like, Invincible, and nobody in there can move as fast as Goku or anybody else in there. You see when they fight, they're moving dead ass at almost light speeds. And sometimes light speeds. If you said Dragon Ball, even then, they still moved fast as hell. I used to think they were disappearing. Until it was said they're just moving hella fast. When Goku was dodging Jason Berter, he was moving hella fast. In one spot. I didn't notice it until that shade of blue in the Namekian grass was shifting. Goku was leaving indentations in that hoe.
Invincible be compared to gas? Drag is gonna punch their heads off. This is the equivalent of saying that a bacteria is gonna suplex an elephant. Omnipotence 8 universes. This was debunked 8 million years ago. I'm not even gonna entertain this. Mark's father punched Mark across the planet with a single punch without even trying. Oh, this okay. Like, by the way, him giving this as a point says a lot more about Invincible power scalers than he thinks it does. A guy riding a bike in space had to come up with a special gun specifically for Viltrumites. When fired, it shoots planets, stars, galaxies. I mean, yeah, it shoots them, but it doesn't destroy them on its own ever. He goes on to say that because Space Racer's gun can go very far, it's stronger than anything Goku can use, because apparently how far something goes equates to how strong it is. What?
Kamehameha.
Is this how Invincible fans power scale? Saiyans are not built to survive their insides being ripped out. Yeah, because Viltrumites getting torn apart all the time is upscale, I promise. As an Invincible fan, these MFs are insane. Mark going all out wouldn't even wake Goku up. Big Invincible fan, Mark would kill Goku. Y'all DBZ tards are...
See, that's some crazy ass shit. People really don't know when they've lost. People just really don't know when they lost, and it's super crazy. I don't know. But it's okay though. It's okay though, because I get it. You don't want your favorite character to lose. But it doesn't make it right for you to sit up there and do all that capping. So cut the cap. I don't know what else to tell you.